Finally, another update video. So, I've been working nonstop on the website, trying to get it all set up, trying to get links, taking pictures, editing pictures. So, here's the simple layout of the website right now. Got some details on the different builds. So, right now, everything says pre order because what we're doing is for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have stuff available for pre order. It's going to be discounted. That's the incentive to pre order. And that gives us a number to actually then get manufactured. We didn't want to just stock a whole bunch and then maybe not have enough or have too many. So we thought if we did a pre-order, then people could buy them at a discounted rate, and then we'd know exactly how many to order from the manufacturer. But yeah, right now things are just on pre-order. So the basic layout, right? The website shouldn't be too complicated. I wanted to make it as simple and straightforward as possible, but here's links to both GitHub pages, right? If you want to just get this stuff on your own, you totally can do that. But if you want to buy them through me or have the printed parts printed by me, I can do that for you too. Here's some questions we get a lot, right? Build or buy, multiple options there. Custom builds. So I've done Game Boys, I've done PSPs. If you want me to do a custom PSP build in this context for you, I can do that. So you can, follow these links here. And then we've got some links to different scaler options, both cheap and expensive ones, what the differences are. We have a gallery that will show some of that in a little bit too. And then obviously the build guides are here, right? So the current PS Placeable build guide is up. When the Switch Station Pro is all finished, there will be a build guide for that soon. I don't have that video done yet. Here is our gallery. So I took some video of different scalers side by side to showcase what we have. The HDMI cable video, that's the HDMI cable that we have available on the site. I spent a lot of time looking through different HDMI cables for the PSP and finally found a good one. But here's the difference between the RetroTink and the HDMI cable, right? So I have a LCD scan line going to make it look like the actual PSP screen on my big TV. And then here are just some links to the current scaling options and everything from kind of top of the line to cheaper open source options. And then this is just, me messing around with the RetroTink settings. I'm playing some Katamari here. I wanted to show you just a little gameplay, right? So this is gameplay of Katamari, full screen with the LCD. It actually looks better on my TV. OBS has a hard time encoding this, so it's hard to actually show how good it looks, but I wanted to at least showcase a little bit for you guys. So I'm actually going on a trip for 2 weeks. I'm headed to Japan, and I'm going to be looking for broken PSPs so that I can continue to do this project and build awesome builds for you guys. But while I'm over there, we thought that'd be a good time to run the pre-order. So the website's up now, the pre-orders are available now, get them while they're discounted, and then let's talk about the price a little bit. I want to real quick jump into the original price breakdown from the first video I posted. Total for everything was about $160 to do this build, which is pretty good. So let's talk about the silver PSP we're giving away and the red and blue that we are selling. So the giveaway PSP we'll get to at the end of the video. We have a name picked, we have a comment. The red and blue are up for sale right now. They are $250. But you might be thinking, why are they more expensive than just pre-ordering one that I can get later? Well, these you can have right now. And I'm also including the PS4 DualShock controller. So for the blue one, I got a blue controller, and for the red one, I got a matching red controller. So to get the new boards manufactured, it costs more than the original boards. And then there's a bunch of assembly time, right? So if you want one built for you, it's going to take me time to put it together. It's going to take the parts. I got to find the PSP. All that kind of stuff. If you just want to build this on your own, you've got a broken PSP at home and you want to put this together, grab a PCB and you're good to go. Right now they're $50. I think the set price is $60 once the pre-orders is done. They shouldn't ever really cost more than that for just the PCB, but we also have the ribbon cables and the other additional parts that you might need that maybe you don't have. Once again, if you have some of those on your own already, then you're good to go. But we figured selling a kit with all the parts makes the most sense, so you guys don't have to go out and buy every little thing all on your own. But once again, if you want to do that, hop over to the GitHub page linked at the very bottom of the site, and you can get all the files there, buy the PCBs yourself, and all the parts as well. So there's a lot to be said about buying options. I'll try to keep this short. Basically, we have different color options. It's hard to stock all the PSP color options, so these are just some we have on hand. Obviously, if you want other colors, you can get those. You just have to go to the custom order page. And then the big thing here is if I'm building it for you, I just want to know, do you want just the UMD door exposed, or do you want the whole PSP exposed? I like the PSP. Some people would just want the door. Either way is totally fine. That's just the option here. And then if you go to the custom side of things, there's a lot more questions to answer, and we're probably gonna have to email back and forth because I'll have to buy custom filament for you based on whatever color you want. And so all that's a little more complicated and will cost more. But also, if you want to just send me your PSP, right, that'll help you actually save some money because then I don't have to source the PSP. I just have to get the filament color to match, which isn't as hard as actually finding the PSPs. So go to the custom side of things. There's a lot more options there, and you might be able to save some money too. So while we announced the winner of the giveaway, I just want to showcase some more changes I made, mostly cosmetic. So I added a small hole for the light to come through similar to the PS2. And I added a little blue filament in there so that it looks blue coming through. And then we also use magnets to hold the top down. Now it's all one piece on the top. I'm still messing around with future designs, but for now this seems to work quite well. So that little block won't fall out the back anymore. And then you'll also see in the back, I made the power import sit flush with the back side of the wall. The winner of the silver PSP is Ace Undergeek Bunny. If you are seeing this, leave a comment with the best way to maybe get in contact with you. Just pick a social media and we can figure it out, or I'll reply to your comment and then we'll get it sorted on how to get this to you. But you are the winner. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. All the comments have been amazing. So some rapid fire updates, 2K and 3K support for the new Bluetooth motherboard. We also have the internal build coming hopefully in November. STL files I'm constantly working on, making them better, making it look nicer, making it easier to print. And I'm also updating it for both the new Bluetooth motherboard and also for people who want to just use a PSP motherboard and don't care about UMDs. I want to make a model as well so it looks like a PS2 still, and then you just play off the SD card. So I'm doing all of that. Please go pre-order. That really helps me stay focused on this project. We'd really appreciate you guys buying it if you really want to and supporting us that way. That'd be amazing. And I'm going to keep building, going to keep working on it and keeping all the files I can free. And we'll see you guys in the next video.